What's happening in the world, and here to give us their take are Corey Dillon from Mix 100.7, Angelique Queen B. McGuire from 95.7 The Beat, and Drew.
I told you. Come on, I
told
you, Michelle.
102.5 The Bone. We were making, jokes about pronunciations of people's last names. So. Being silly. Garabo.
There you go.
I know you was Drew. I'm like, what's your last name?
First name basis is great.
This is kind of old news, but it's still news, and I think I want to get your take because we're all on-air personalities here.
Yep.
So, first of all, who will replace Michael Strahan on Live with Kelly and Michael? Is it you?
I was thinking, you'd be perfect.
Here's your exclusive
You would be perfect.
I think Andy Cohen would be good.
Well, I hear he's too busy, but the top brass decided that Michael will be leaving the show 4 months earlier than they first announced.
Shocker.
He was originally slated to stay through the summer, but his last show will be May 13th.
Yeah.
Kelly Ripa, of course, made her return to the morning talk show Tuesday after taking some time for herself to absorb the news that Strahan would be leaving the show. You'll recall she was furious that she was not told earlier, and she was came out and said her piece. Do you think she was wrong to take the time off, first of all, because she was angry? And who should replace him?
I think more than angry, she was probably hurt. That you're at your job doing your career more than you are with your family. So to make such a major decision that's going to affect her life and not be told, I can certainly understand why she was hurt. I don't know if it was angry. I think she felt disrespected and devalued by, this is going to affect my life. I most certainly don't expect you to tell me what you have going on with negotiations with Michael, because that's his life and his family and his situation. But once the situation was determined that he would be leaving the show, I feel like they should have told her, not for fear that it was about to be released, but because she deserves to know.
Right. Yeah. Well,
She's got to readjust.
They're messing with her show. I mean, that's what they're doing, and her job and her livelihood. But this was kind of like, I think, you remember when you ran away as a kid and you were really ticked off at your parents, but, 3 hours later you're like, I'm really hungry.
I'm hungry, yeah.
I'm going home.
I better get back there.
That's kind of what it was like, I think, because, obviously behind the scenes she was like, but,
she's a yapping little chihuahua and unprofessional, and she showed ABC or whatever network televised her exactly why they couldn't tell her, because she would have thrown a temper tantrum. She can't be trusted on live TV to not take her little ball. And you're getting paid like $15 million a year. Suck it up. They made a move with Strahan because he's great on TV. Ouch. You're lucky to have the job that you have, and this is the smallest violin in the world playing just for you, Ripa.
Okay. It's not just about money, though. She brought up 3 important words: consideration, communication, and respect in the workplace, and she should have got that.
But that was her first mistake, thinking that anybody high up in those companies have any regard for her feelings.
No, they don't.
They don't.
It's a business.
And it's not about her. It's a business.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the show.
It wasn't
don't
about
take
her.
it personally. You're getting paid a lot of money to do a job that people would kill for.
And for everything I've heard, maybe they weren't getting along so hot, so maybe somebody better will come along.
Well. Anderson Cooper, I think, might be the...
I hope they think outside the box. I would love to see somebody like Shaq.
Yeah,
because on NBA or TNT, and he's hilarious.
He would be.
Very articulate, too.
We'll see. They're doing on-air auditions, so...
I'd like to see him crush her.
You'd be great.
Okay, now we got to get into something very serious.
Sorry.
Changing gears.
No more fun.
No.
A French television station has aired video of an ISIS suicide bomber blowing himself up at a French restaurant during the Paris attacks that took place in November and left 130 people dead. 31-year-old, okay, here we go with the names, Brahim Abdesalam.
That you can get right.
Okay, The harder ones are easier for me. Walked into a cafe looking very tense before he covered his eyes with his hands, and then he blew himself up. The video was retrieved from video surveillance, and remarkably, he was the only person in the cafe who died.
Good.
Should that video have been broadcast?
No, I don't know. I mean, what purpose does that serve? It serves a purpose for the terrorists who are trying to strike fear in the hearts of the people, to terrify them, to make them afraid of this kind of thing. I mean, the guy obviously wasn't very good at his job. I don't know if he's got his 72 virgins yet.
He does not.
Nope, he doesn't. He didn't accomplish the mission?
No.
So, no, I don't see the point
either. I mean, we know what happens if someone were to strap a bomb to themselves and blow themselves up. They obliterate. They're gone. So we know that happens. So do we really have to see it?
Could you make the same argument about the Twin Towers? Could you, I mean, that's a tremendously impactful piece of television, especially the French journalists who are airing a documentary when you see that first plane slam into the building. Not that it needs to be seen, but it does drive home the danger of terrorism and the impact that it has. So I wouldn't like to see it, but...
I watched it.
Yeah.
I confess, I had this morbid curiosity thinking, okay, it's out there, I'm watching it. Because A, I don't feel any sympathy for this person that blew themselves up. If I had heard that other people were injured around him, I wouldn't have watched it. But knowing that it was only this terrorist who died, I watched it.
But anytime the media uses something like that, it's a tool for the terrorists.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I think you're giving them a spotlight, and they thrive on that. Yeah, it's very...
I'll buy that.
Okay, we've got more to talk about, but first we have to take a break, and we'll be right back.
When you visit a shopping center, bar, apartment complex, or hotel, you have every reason to believe you are safe in doing so. Unfortunately, we meet clients who later learn that this very business has been the place of criminal violence, such as shootings or robberies. More shocking is the fact that the business owner knew of the violence but did nothing to protect you, the consumer. Many times these business owners are responsible for your injuries. Call Morgan & Morgan for the people.
At Florida Cancer Specialist, we know that tomorrow's discoveries begin with today's research. That's why we offer patients unprecedented access to national clinical trials. Our research team includes some of the brightest minds in the field, dedicated doctors and nurses, along with courageous patients. Florida Cancer Specialist and Research Institute. Nearly 200 physicians, over 80 locations. Online at flcancer.com.
Hey, Tampa Bay Rays fans, when the Rays score 6 or more runs, you score with Papa John's. Get half off your entire online order the day after the Rays score 6 or more runs. Order at papajohns.com and use promo code RAYS6. That's right. Get half off all your favorites the day after the Rays score 6 or more runs when you order online at papajohns.com. Use promo code RAYS6. Papa John's and the Tampa Bay Rays teaming up to make this season better.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Eyeglass World salutes people who look as sharp as they are. Because the stylish savings are on right now at our Christian Siriano sale. Now through April 30th, come check out the brand new collection from acclaimed designer Christian Siriano and get 2 pairs for $99.95. Hurry into Eyeglass World today because this incredible sale ends April 30th. The Christian Siriano sale, only at Eyeglass World. See yourself smile, see yourself save.
Right now at Ashley Home Store, buy more, save more on hundreds of new styles, now extended with 20, 25, up to 30% off. Save on queen beds, sofas, and new dining rooms, or no interest for 5 years. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Your story begins the moment you enroll at CONCORDE Career Institute to become a medical office administrator. In as few as 8 months, you will be ready to begin an exciting profession that is as fulfilling as it is challenging. You'll have a rewarding career with a bright future, giving you an immense sense of accomplishment. Opportunity awaits. Enroll at CONCORDE Career Institute today by visiting us online at concorde.edu. Your story starts now.
The Florida Aquarium is going from sea level to tree level, branching out with our Journey to Madagascar exhibit, featuring exotic creatures found only on the island of Madagascar and now at the Florida Aquarium. So journey to Madagascar without leaving Tampa.
We are back to continue our roundtable discussion with Corey, Anjali, and Drew.
All right.
Just Drew.
Next up, a photo of a little girl on the back of a motorcycle is stirring a debate on social media. The image shows a girl in a full helmet with a pink backpack and sneakers riding behind a man on a motorcycle. And the photo was posted by the girl's mother on Facebook. Mallory Torres explains in her Facebook post that her boyfriend is the one driving her daughter to school, and he has more than 20 years of riding experience. So the question is a 7-year-old too young to be on the back of a motorcycle?
Yes.
My 7-year-old, yeah, but their 7-year-old, parent the way you want to parent.
I agree with Drew. I would not have my daughter do it because that's not my lifestyle.
Right.
That's their lifestyle. So they're probably more protective, more in teaching her the rules of how to ride, safety stipulations, etc. Because that's their lifestyle.
I think that's insane in rush hour traffic, because you're not just worried about the safety of the driver, you're worried about everybody else around you. And, you know, we know the way people drive here.
He's been riding for 20 years, so he knows what to do and what not to do. And I'm quite sure that this mother would not endanger her child. And if she entrusts
I think she's just endangered just being on the back of a motorcycle at 7 years old. Anyone on a motorcycle.
If there was an emergency situation, you had to react, would she be able to react that quickly, just maturity-wise? That's
and it's not even his skills that come into question, it's everybody around him.
But that's the same difference if you ride in a car.
True that.
It's the same difference as you do everything.
You're not as safe. I don't believe that you're as safe.
I don't think that you're as safe, but I think the rules are different if that's your lifestyle. Just like parents that have their kids shooting guns. That's their lifestyle, and if they train their child how to do it properly, I'm not one for teaching my child how to shoot guns.
And every parent who clucks in shame, like think about how many parents are doing this while they're driving their kid or smoking while they're driving their kid.
And not good for my kid because I don't know how to do that. That's not my lifestyle, but for them, more power to you.
In some states, you can be as young as 5 on the back of a motorcycle. Yes.
Wow.
A little young.
A little young.
In my opinion, but hey,
what are they holding on to? I mean, seriously, I think the 5-year-old, can they get their arms around whoever?
They're holding on for dear life. Well, they know I cannot fall off.
Seats for him or something. Yeah.
All right. Saturday Night Live wants people to watch the show live instead of watching skits online the next day. And to do that, it's cutting out 30% of the commercials. That amounts to 2 full commercial breaks. To offset the cost, the show will partner with sponsors to produce branded sketches. This follows similar proposals by TV companies including Turner and Viacom, which have vowed to slice commercials by 50% to rival online content where viewers can skip the ads. Will this lead to more viewers on Saturday night?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is revolutionary, and this is what they should do in radio as well. I don't know if you've ever taken a look at ratings and what they do when you go to commercial break, but boom. So if you can integrate ads within content, you know, this segment brought to you by My Daytime Mug, that's a win-win right there.
If they really want me to watch, they need to start at 8 o'clock at night.
I just think if they don't, it's interesting that they would incorporate the ads, but we've seen that done in movies, product placement. So if it doesn't disrupt the skit, I don't think there's that big of a deal.
Yeah. And apparently they did it with MacGruber. Pepsi was a sponsor of MacGruber.
Yeah.
Instead of MacGyver.
There you go.
And they'll do it well. They'll do it. I'm sure they'll have some very
I think we're going to see a lot more of that for all shows.
Absolutely. Okay. A student at Washington and Lee University in Virginia was recently booted from the fitness center for her inappropriate outfit. After a minute on the elliptical trainer, she was asked to leave because her shirt was cut too low in the back. Oh, that's right. I was looking at the picture. This is happening quite frequently. A student at Santa Clara University was asked to leave the school's gym because her shirt fell an inch above her shorts. A 17-year-old was working out in an orange tank top at Planet Fitness when she was informed her outfit was making others uncomfortable, and the list goes on and on. Are gyms going too far with their dress code?
Because backs are super sexy.
Oh, I know, and it was a little cutout like this
Eyes
big.
on your own paper.
I really had to look at that a couple times and think, what is wrong with this outfit? You're at the gym. You have to wear things that are usually
nothing wrong. I think I have the same shirt.
And exercise workout outfits back in the day were much more revealing and suggestive and sexy.
Let's get physical.
Right.
Remember that? Yeah, the bodysuit.
Oh, stop.
I mean, how many guys are being told when they've got their cutout tank tops that are cut down to here and cut down to there to leave?
Showing side boob.
Everything. Nobody.
That was wrong and inappropriate.
But there's a good reason for that. I have no definition. I shouldn't be wearing things like that.
I think it's an attack on women.
I do too.
It is,
because it was a man that had a woman sent over to tell her.
Yes.
You should protest by wearing more sports bras and yoga pants. I'm for that.
Okay.
I salute you,
We
ladies.
will. Enough is enough.
Done.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. We'll be right back.